There's not a picture of Susan Clark that anybody knows about.
There's not a statue nor a painted portrait, but in her hometown of Muscatine, there's a plaque bearing Susan Clark's name within the walls of a school named after her.
Susan Clark became the first African-American student to graduate from high school in the state of Iowa.
But before then, historians say Susan Clark was the first black student in the U.S. to desegregate a public school by court order.
That's a claim we can certainly make. The first, you could say, by court order, by judicial ruling.
We've got to imagine her being the first was not easy.
And the road to getting there, also difficult.
Susan Clark was the daughter of Alexander Clark Sr.
A prominent black businessman in Muscatine, Alexander Clark's legacy lives on there. The brick home he built remains, and he's still known for fighting for equal rights for Iowa schools.
Iowa had separate but equal until 1868.
Dan Clark has no relation to Susan and Alexander, but he is a historian and a board member of the Alexander Clark Foundation. So he studied the fight Alexander began in 1867.
He went to the courthouse and filed a lawsuit on behalf of his daughter, and the local court ruled in their favor.
But the school board appealed the decision. It ended up going to the Iowa Supreme Court, which in 1868 handed down a ruling.
You cannot discriminate in any way. Every kid has the same right to public education.
In 1868, Susan Clark attended school, later graduating and pursuing higher education.
And so here we are today, Brown versus Board of Education, a big case that we often talk about related to the desegregation of schools, but it started 86 years before that in our great state.
Susan Clark's story is one Deidre DeJear shared a lot in 2022 while on the campaign trail as she ran for governor.
Sometimes we live right here in this moment and we take for granted the progress that we get to take advantage of. And we don't think about where it came from.
But there are some people, like people in Muscatine, who want to ensure that progress is never forgotten. And for them, it starts with Alexander Clark, of course, but also Susan.
This community has a story to be told, and naming the school for Susan Clark will always be telling that story.
Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.